What's happening, fellas? Feast your eyes on what many consider to be the epitome of motocross design, the 1989 CR500. To this day, like a classic Porsche or other fine works of art, has stood the test of time. The blood red frame, the blood red plastics, the whole geometry of the bike, the power plant, everything, even by today's standards, is not only beautiful but performs great. The bike has been gone through top to bottom, front to back. I guess we can start this time at the rear and work our way forward. It has a new Hoosier tire on the original factory rim, new rear sprocket, new gold chain, the swing arms in mint shape. The ProLinks graphics are brand new. Rear fender, seat cover, the side panels, the radiator shrouds, the front fender, the front number plate, complete brand new plastics kit with a full Steiger Designs graphic package. Christie designed these Hoosier tire, Lucas Oil, Renthal, American flag, Honda Racing, rear fender, and the number plate graphics kit. The bike has been taken right down to the frame. As you can see, the frame has been professionally repainted. The engine's been repainted. The engine's been rebuilt. You can see the new gaskets on the engine, the green gaskets. We repainted the black portion of the motor, cleaned the cylinder, put a FMF Fatty Gold Series exhaust system on it with a aluminum, lightweight, Pro Circuit Factory Sound Stainless Series muffler on the bike. The bars are brand new Renthal. These are the Renthal Twin Wall 922s with a new Renthal crossbar pad, Pro Grip 801 grips. New clutch lever, new brake lever. The brake system's been gone through. The master cylinder was serviced, flushed, filled, rebuilt. The front caliper was serviced and rebuilt. It's got a brand new Hoosier tire on the front. Not all, but most of the hardware, mounting hardware is new. The shifter is a brand new. Look at this thing sparkling in the sun, brand new. Aluminum, knurled. I think that's a Honda OEM shifter. I'm not positive. And as you can see, it's got a brand new set of polished, gnarly IMS Pro Series pegs. All the aluminum on the bike's been polished. The kicker, the brake lever's been polished. Some special mounting hardware on the bike. Wizard likes to put that stuff on his restorations. The swing arm, I got a little dirty. Sorry folks, got a little dirt on it. Has new covers for the inspection covers. New ProLink graphics. Again, new Hoosier tire. The rear brakes have been rebuilt, as well as the front brakes have, flushed and filled. I think, well, of course, all of the fluids, the engine ice, engine coolant, the gear lube, and brake lube, all that's brand new. Let me go over the work order just to make sure I didn't get anything wrong. There was a total of 31 hours labor on the bike. New plastic kit, new Hoosier tires, new Pro Taper gold chain, the new Renthal bars, new Pro Grips, the graphics kit. We're running VP 110 ethanol-free fuel. Of course, new tires, new handlebars, service the brakes. Gas tank was flushed out, cleaned out of any old fuel that was in there, and VP 110 was used. The carburetor was removed, cleaned, jetted. It was running a little bit rich. In fact, it's going back to Wizard one more time to go even a little bit leaner on the jetting. That'll be the next step from here. It'll go in for the final service. And let's see, that's about it. The detail shop steam cleaned the entire bike, degreased, touched up and painted the frame in a couple of spots. Touched up the calipers, the hubs, the triple clamps, the hand controls, polished the pegs. Even though they're already polished, they polished them even more. I polished the swing arm. You can see it's got a shine on it. The spokes, the exhaust, the silencer, the tank, the plastics. Basically every inch of the bike was given what we call a rotisserie detail. It was clean top to bottom. I always recommend checking the frame rails out. The frame rails on this bike are in good condition. One little ding right here where my thing is. Other than that, they're in really nice straight condition. And of course the frame, it was stripped right down to the frame. The entire frame was powder coated. So the blood red finish. This frame rail is in mint condition. I don't feel any deformities on there. Do you see any deformities on there?
No, it's perfect.
It's perfect. So you got one little ding in the frame. The original gas tank's in good condition, indicating, it's a good survivor that was gone right through top to bottom. The total labor was 31 hours to strip this bike down and redo it. The plus parts, it came to $3,770. I don't think I've left anything out, but Junior, you'd like to comment on this bike at all? Add anything? I know you're into the 89s, your personal race weapon.
In 90 they went to the white frame, and to me it's not a Honda without the red frame. This is just a classic. Look, the blood red, the side panel profile, and you know, reproduction tanks aren't available, and OEM tanks are really difficult. Yeah, but the white ones through Clark.
Right? Actually, they came out with red ones too. You can get red ones now too.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we just got our first one in.
How much do they cost?
Like, I don't know, I think they're like $350 or something like that.
That's very reasonable. OEM tanks are impossible to get your hands on. This one's original low-hour machine.
Yeah, absolutely. Another feature about this bike that Junior didn't mention is if you're going to do any AHMRA racing, this puts you in the pre-90 class, the 80s class. This is the best bike of the 80s. There is no big bore that will run with this in the 80s class. You can run my 97 in the 90s class, and that'll be 1990 to 99. So not only can you run this in the vintage racing, but you can also take it to the line, like Junior did at Southwick, and pull a big fat holy against the new 450s. That video, if you sort our videos by most viewed, the most viewed video we've ever had, 6.4 million views, was Junior. It's the second most of all time Honda CR500 videos ever. Junior got a big fat holy on his 89, and it touches a chord with people when you can do that well on a vintage bike against the new bikes. I don't know if it's the underdog thing or the two-stroke thing or the big bore thing or all of that, but it's definitely cool.
All the parts are compatible for the 87-01 motors. Really everything can be swapped out. They're all the long rod setup, except there was a cylinder change in 89. The intake tract is shorter, so you can run a reed spacer and other intake mods. There's more room before you hit the shock. So 89 is really the last year. This is the peak of development for the CR500 motor, and it has the the 92 and prior close ratio transmission that us motocross guys love so much.
Yeah. Was there anything else you wanted to add? I think we pretty much covered all the bases as far as I know. If you have any questions about the bike, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Like Junior said, the compatibility from 1985 on up, the transmissions, the clutches, ignitions, everything is interchangeable. They made these bikes from 85 to 2001. That's a 16-year run. It's a forever bike. AJ Wagner at built500.com and a few other manufacturers are making billet cases, billet cranks, pistons. All the manufacturers make pistons. There's like 6 manufacturers that make exhausts. Try finding an exhaust or engine case for a 2003 CRF450. You know, the parts just aren't there for the 4-strokes. This is a forever bike. They're not going away, folks. They're used in shifter carts. They're used in motocross. They're used in hill climbers. Supermoto. It's just a super versatile motor.
I see a flat spot in the rear wheel. It is original.
Yeah, this is the original rear rim. It does have a flat spot in it. We decided not to change it and leave it original. It's totally usable and serviceable. But if you want to put a new set of rims on there, you can buy like KKE set of rims for $600, black rims with black hubs or whatever you want, red hubs, whatever you want to do. You can spend up to $1,500 on a set of Talon billet hubs, anodized gold or red, whatever you want. So for $600 to $1,500, you could put a killer set of rims on here. Maybe keep this one as your rider set, or for if you're going into muddy riding or something, why trash your new set? Anyways, it's totally serviceable. Run it like it is. It's got a brand new tire on it, new tube. It's ready to ride. So if you have any questions, give us a call. We don't get a whole lot of 89s in, and when we do, they don't last long. They go fast. So if you're interested, give us a call. It's going to go fast. Thanks for watching. God bless America.